Hello, you beautiful tea minds. Good to see you again at the Tea Crane. I made a great find. I have a bunch of tea scoops by one of our favorite tea scoop artists. And unfortunately, he decided to quit making tea scoops. He's one of the artists from whom we own a lot of tea scoops, rather unintentionally at the start, because we just enjoyed the style of tea scoops that he made, and we also enjoyed the calligraphy and writing that the monk whom he usually collaborated with made on these tea scoops. And now he's late in his 80s. He decided he's gotten too old to continue doing his craft, and he's leaving the profession just to retire and enjoy his old days. And because of that, he was holding a small exhibition of some of his leftover items, and among these items were some amazing tea scoops that I just needed to get. And the interesting thing about these tea scoops is that they're, as a product, unfinished. The tea scoop is finished, but you know, tea scoops usually come in a tube, and that tube has inscriptions on it, and then they're put in a wooden box to protect the tube, etc. So this is a complete tea scoop, which has the tea scoop, it has its tube, it has the protection box, and it has a name and an inscription and a story to tell, and that is what makes it complete for a tea practitioner. But these tea scoops are either just the tea scoop, or there were also a few where he had made a tube which is not inscribed with a tea scoop in it. And I just want to show you the finds that I made, and I just want to share some thoughts and maybe some ideas about, can we finish these? Would it be possible for ourselves to make a finished version of these tea scoops ourselves, and what does it take to finish a tea scoop like this? So first off, I got two tea scoops that are made from this brown type of bamboo. This kind of bamboo is called Susu-dake. It is a bamboo that has been aged behind the nook of a roof of a traditional Japanese townhouse. That is how it got this dark. And because there's not that many townhouses, and not all of them are taken down, and especially that bamboo is not obtained as commonly, these are rather expensive to make because the material is very rare. So I found two amazing, beautifully carved, beautifully finished tea scoops by him of this material. And then I also found some of these tea scoops with a much finer tip, a little more interesting bend, and two nodes. So this again is very rare and very interesting, but makes it a very neat, gentle and elegant tea scoop. Then I also made this find, which is a tea scoop that has a very interesting pattern. It also has two nodes, and the pattern on it is natural from the bamboo, but also look at the way it's carved. It's a bit broader on the top and then gets narrower where it gets a little bit broader towards the node again. So this makes for a very interesting tea scoop again. Long, slender, elegant, and something you don't commonly see. And then there's these two. These two have three nodes, very interesting nodes, and these kinds of nodes become this way because the bamboo is usually taken from a lower part, closer to the base, where the nodes are closer to each other still. So this is also not very common, and it's very rare. And it then has this interesting pattern on it, which makes it a truly unique tea scoop. These were finds that I really liked. Then I have 2 tea scoops in tubes. This one is also from that Susu-dake from behind the bamboo, from behind the roof. And this is the white bamboo. Now, first let's have a look at the brown one. This one, the shape is really interesting, and also the tip is very interesting because it's been cut off round instead of straight. This one is a very interesting bamboo material which got specks on it. So these are the tea scoops in these unfinished tubes, and it's these unfinished tubes that made me think we can actually finish these ourselves. Even for the tea scoops that don't come in a tube, it's possible to get a tube. And then on the tube, we can actually think of what we would like to put on it. What kind of name would we give to the tea scoop? And naming tea utensils is something that is very fun and unique as well. So thinking of it in this way, we can actually customize the way that the tea scoop is created. So even if you start with 1 tea scoop, you could get a tube for it, you could get a box for it, then you could think of what to name it, and then we can take it to a Zen priest and have an inscription made on it. And this is how a tea scoop is fully customizable, and it might actually be a really fun and interesting thing to do. And I would think that I'm interested in it, I would like to do it, and I think that a lot of people would actually be interested in this as well. And to explore this opportunity further, I'm actually going to host a Zoom gathering with people who are interested to first learn more about tea scoops and then learn more about how to customize and how it is possible to customize tea scoops. So if you are interested and you would like to join my Zoom session, then leave a comment or send me a message, and I will present you with further information about how and when this Zoom session will take place and how to join. I'm really happy with these finds. I'm not sure yet if I am going to offer them for sale or what I'm going to do with them. If you're interested in any of these, just send me a message and we can discuss from there. But for now, I'm still pondering the many questions that I'm very likely going to be talking about in that Zoom session as well. Whether or not we should customize these, how to customize them, if it'd be interesting to use these to do customizations, and if you would be interested in doing any customizations, that to begin with. So thank you for watching. Leave a comment, click the like button, hit subscribe, click that bell so you get more notifications from when I put out a new video. And see you again at the Tea Crane, and I'm happy to always share more with you and show you more of these very interesting utensils.